Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Lyvia Greene. I'm going to be your oracle for today. So I'm going to bring to you psychic messages with the help of tarot to bring to you messages from your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. I'm really sorry, I forgot that. But yes, I would channel some messages for you today. If you have any questions, please mention it in the chat box. Also, before we start, let's have a disclaimer here. Look, when you are online, be very careful what kind of information you are sharing, because you never know who is watching. So when you are on someone else's channel or on this chat box, be very careful if you're sharing any kind of private news or any kind of private information, because I'd never ask any deep questions. It's just to the point which I require. Other than that, please do not yourself mention anything personal about yourself. Other than that, I would like to say that be very careful as to what kind of advice you are receiving on the online and how you implement it in your life, because okay, hi Ashima. I think I am not doing this introduction well, but still, let's get through it. So, with a disclaimer, number two, be very careful how you use your information. When you receive it online, always use your own discernment to know whether it is right or wrong, and also be very careful to customize it to your own situation before you use it in real life, and always consult a licensed professional for medicine or financial advice. With that being said, let's start. Hi everyone who is here. I'm just gonna take a few minutes and I'll just set everything up and we'll start. Okay. Hi Ashima. Hi Sia. Hi Mami. So Sia, I do not do general reading. If you have a specific question, you can ask if you wish. Hi, Sulekha. Okay. I think I just switched. Okay, Sia. Tell me about your relationship with this person. How long has like how what's the span of your relationship? How long have you been together? Hi, Rakhi. Ashima, I do not understand your question. Try to shorten it a little bit. Pooja, marital readings and pregnancy readings are not available on the live. You're very welcome to book a reading if you wish. Okay. Yes. Regarding what exactly? What are you doing right now? Like, are you preparing for this or are you doing something else simultaneously? Pooja, as I said, marital readings are not available on the live. You have to book a reading if you wish to do that. Marital readings and pregnancy readings are not available here. You're welcome, Pooja. I hope you find the right tarot card reader for you. Why is it taking so long? Okay, Rakhi as a. Okay. Okay, that's not you. Okay, I was waiting for Anushka. I think she's not here. Rakhi, what kind of advice are you looking for? Like, is it a yes or no question that you wish to know if it would go well or not? Or is there something else that you wish to? Because your energy is a little closed off at the moment. I'm unable to connect. There is no vision. So, can I interest you with a yes or no? Is there a reason why you wish to end it, Rakhi? Is there a reason why you are thinking about ending it? Okay, Mami, would you like to have a yes or no reading on this? Please don't repeat post. Nikita, if this is some kind of stock market thing that you're asking about, then we do not provide that kind of information here. Rakhi, are you here? Okay, so your question was, will I be selected? Okay, you said select, so I thought it was a stock market thing. Okay. Okay, so I think no, Rakhi, as I asked you, is there a reason why you are thinking about ending it? Because you're asking, should I continue it? I wish to know, like, I want to know, is there a reason because of which you're thinking about closing it down? Is there a reason for it? Why you think you should end it? A gut feeling. How long have you felt this way? How long has it been? Harshita, marital readings and pregnancy readings are not available here. You would have to book a private reading if you wish to book that. It's completely up to you. Once a month, okay. Let's see. You're very welcome. Okay. No, you shouldn't end it just yet. It is just part of going through everything because you are not exactly at the best where you can be. So it's taking its own process, it's taking its own journey. It's going to take you to different levels. You are yet to see everything you are supposed to see with whatever you are doing at the moment. So, no, you should not end it. There is still a long way to go. Okay, do not lose hope. You're not home yet. That's what is coming, that you're not home yet. So do not stop until you reach home. Home means your destiny. Destiny. You're very welcome. No general reading here. You're very welcome. Please take care. When are you set to know about your results, Nikita? When are you set to know? When are the results? When did you apply here and when are the results? Guys, everyone like the video if you're here. It helps me sustain the channel in the long run. I don't I'm yet to settle down today. Today has been a very calming day. I think I'm yet to come out of it. So it's gonna take me some time. So I'm taking it slow today. Okay, next day. Okay, Nikita, your reading is so much related to gambling. I don't know why. I think you should go into trading directly. But obviously, go check with an astrologer because look, the reason why I don't do next day readings because I had a very bad experience with the gambling thing and everything. So it troubles me to ruin someone's day and night if you go on predicting for them for the next day. So no, I don't do next day readings or marital readings or pregnancy readings. So I would suggest that please find another tarot card reader. I'm not the one for you right now. But if you have any other question, you're free to mention it, okay? Okay, Ragini, very interesting. Okay, so tell me, how long have you been with Bharat? How long, like what's the period of your relationship? Ragini. Everyone like the video, okay? Okay, so we are just gonna have a yes or no for you, okay? Ragini, is it Bharat or is it someone new that would enter her life? That jumped out quickly. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. Your destiny is yet to be settled. When you spoke to your boyfriend, when did you decide to get married? Like, is there a set year that you would like to start talking to your families and start arranging for a marriage? Did you ever have a discussion like that? Okay, so what year is it? Is it this year? What year is it? And no one word answers, or you can just find someone else. That would be, I think that would be best if you find someone else, Ragini. Hi Sonal, welcome back. I don't understand. Do you like, what do you wish to know exactly? This is a very vast question. You need to narrow it down. Also, you know, I do not do timing while reading here. That is something that I do with the astro study. Okay, so we are supposed to know if you're gonna get a job in near future. Okay, this year we are just gonna think about this year. 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 months. Sonal Gupta. But I thought you had a business, right, Sonal? Where are you applying? You had a business, right? And where are you applying now? What industry are you applying in and where are you applying? Okay, so Sonal, I'm planning to apply in Jaipur, Delhi as well. Okay, so Sonal, as I have told you before, try to get an astrologer's opinion when it comes to your career first, as to which direction you should go to, which area would be best for you to live in and everything. Because what I see is job is something that you probably would not be able to do all of your life, and it feels like job is not the sector for you at all. So you have a brief time when this year you would be working somewhere, but I don't know whether it's like in which capacity you would be working. But in long term, I do not see you working a job, but I do see you working for yourself. I do see you going through multiple projects, not just one. I do see you going through multiple projects. You might even become a freelancer. You might even sell your services to different clientele who are in corporate, but I do not see you actually sticking to a job. But go ahead and check with your astrologer to see that whether you are meant for a job or not. Some people straight out their kundli and the way they are, a job is not meant for them. So it's always is that's a great idea, Sonal. But get a astrologer's opinion as to when to start. What is happening? Okay, Sonal, that's all I had for you, okay? Okay, Varish, would you like to have a yes or no answer? Would that work out? You're very welcome, Sonal. Okay, I already saw some resilience in this connection with you and your partner. Resilience. How long have you been together, you and Arohi? Hi, Parvati. Okay, I do see resilience. So obviously, अगर reunion होना होगा तो वो होगा ही. Because we have Ace of Pentacles, we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have Knight of Pentacles. I do see a reunion happening, and I did see that there is a resilience, यानी कि connection अभी तक के खत्म नहीं हुआ है. What do you mean? Reunion है and नहीं. I mean future safe है. Future safe है as in reunion होगा. बट फ्यूचर की जहाँ तक की बात होती है, इट वुड नॉट वर्क आउट इन द लॉन्ग रन. बट येस, रीयूनियन होगा, लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक कि ये रिलेशनशिप लास्ट करेगा, क्योंकि बेसिक चीज़ें जो मैटर करती है एक रिलेशनशिप में वही काम नहीं कर पा रही है. इट्स लाइक अगर कोई मशीनरी होती है किसी पर्टिकुलर फैक्ट्री में और आपके पास सब कुछ है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, आपके पास एआई है, आपके पास पैसा है, आपके पास लेबर है, सब कुछ है, लेकिन मशीन ऑयल ख़त्म हो गया सारे के सारे मशीनों में, और दुकानें या फिर जहाँ से आप मंगाते हो वेंडर ने भी ला के दिया नहीं है, सो मशीनें काम ही नहीं करेगी, आपके पास कुछ भी बैकअप नहीं है. यहाँ पे जो कोर है रिलेशनशिप का वही कहीं ना कहीं एडजस्ट नहीं करता है, फिर एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करता. So it's a connection, but it lacks the thing that makes it a relationship. So I wouldn't say it will last longer, but yes, there would be a reunion, लेकिन it wouldn't last long. Okay, Tanu, please don't repeat post. Ashima, tell me, did you speak about this with your partner? Does he feel the same way? Rahul, you need to go to astrologer if you wish to know about your career choices. they would be able to tell you which one would be profitable. It's like your kundli sometimes lets you know which field not to go into. So किसी किसी को लोहे से खतरा होता है, किसी को आग से खतरा होता है, तो किसी को क्या कहते हैं, कुछ पर्टिकुलर एक दिशा से खतरा होता है. So there are particular aspects, especially there are certain combinations that you have जिससे अगर कोई चीज़ इमोरल हो, इलीगल हो, और अगर आप उस डायरेक्शन में जाते हो तो वो आपके लिए खतरनाक होता है. कुछ लोगों के लिए वो बहुत प्रॉफिटेबल होता है. इट्स रिटन इन देयर कुंडली. सो बिफोर यू गो फॉर एनीथिंग, go check with an astrologer. They would let you know what industry is good for you, is profitable for you. Okay, Ashima, but eventually we end up together. We aren't able to leave each other because we have very different personalities. Okay, so the different personalities, it feels like a dependable relationship. You know कि काफ़ी समय से चल रहा है तो चलने दो, but I do not sense that there is a problem in your relationship. The energy seems just fine. I know when relationships are about to end because of whatever worry people have, but no, yours does not feel like that, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, this is the kind of boring relationship that everyone wants in their life. Okay, so you need to stop worrying about it so much, otherwise you might attract what you don't want. It's like uh, you know how those dwarves just collected so much gold that they attracted a dragon smoke. So if you worry too much, you might create scenarios which might create the problems you hope would not happen. So that's why I'm telling you this is just fine. I don't see a problem here. Yours is a kind of boring relationship, and everyone actually wants to have a boring relationship. Every child actually wants that their parents should have a very boring relationship so that they can feel safe. So I think this is a perfectly fine relationship. Just be a little careful with your overthinking. Just have as much communication as you like. I would also suggest please start journaling so that you can clear out all the concepts. There is just one thing. We have the devil. Okay, so when you look the devil or the illusion in the eye, when you're looking at something that is troubling you, suddenly it loses power. Because when you're looking at something, when you're acknowledging something, this awareness actually breaks the hold of something that is troubling you. Okay, so try to actually journal a lot about all the things that you are fearing or that you do fear. It would work out. Also, I did not see Rima, don't repeat post, and the other one as well who is red, don't repeat post. Yes, he's a great guy, but very introverted, and I'm a bit fiery. I think it works out perfectly fine for you, Ashima. Energy was just fine. Energy was actually the good kind of boring. Like someone you can grow old with without having any stresses of life, someone very dependable, someone very nice. Well, you also need, while you are journaling, if you take my advice, please also define what romantic actually means and research on it. Sometimes we think drama is romance. Trust me, dikhawa and drama is not romance. There are so many awful people, girls and guys both, who participate in extravagant things things, but they are not for their partner. It is just to show the other people. Sometimes people even demand it from their partner कि मुझे ऐसा चाहिए है, so that सबको पता चल सके how much you love me. So please, if you think that's the kind of romance is romance, no, it is not. Romance is completely different, and I don't think it involves third party, fourth party, sixth party to know how much you love each other. So, you know, think about it before you give up on something that is really good. Okay? That is fine as long as he's comfortable with it, he can do it. But don't make him feel uncomfortable, okay? Because everyone has a limit as to what they can do, especially if he's an introvert. Demands or requests are good as long as you're not hurting someone and pushing their limits. So don't make him feel uncomfortable, okay? Try to put yourself in his shoes. The Rima person, what's your name? You're very welcome, Ashima. Tanu, how long have you been in a relationship with Saurabh? How long was your relationship? What was the duration? I'm sorry, my face is not in my control today, so if it gives you some expressions, they could or could not be true. I don't know. Okay, Gautam, tell me, how long was your relationship, and how long is your separation? Okay, so 7 months was your relationship. How long is like how long has it been for your separation, Tanu? Separation of 3 weeks. Okay, Tanu, let's do yours first. 3 week separation, 7 months. For Tanu, let's see what's the vibe of this connection. Ooh, that was heavy. Pinnacle, midheaven, across the 6th house, on the other path, going towards what? Individuality. The paw of destiny, coming up, changing the time frame, hiding things. The judgment day, correct. Okay. And then we see the world. Okay. I see a lot of problems with this relationship. It would take one more round before it settles down. What I see is there is gonna be one phase in you guys' life. One phase, it would be like a meeting with the both. It would be a meeting between the two of you. It would be very fiery. It would be very energized. It might have a lot of fire, a lot of anger, a lot of passion. It would be filled with it. Like you would have a lot of emotions. He would have a lot of emotions. It would be explosive. It might be even loud. And that would be the point after which nothing would remain the same, because something would either fall one way or another. The one way means it goes to never coming back together, and the other way to you actually getting together forever and finally adjusting with each other and accepting each other as you are. But all I can see is this crossroad. Other than that, there is no future. Like beyond that, I cannot see anything. What I see is that fiery one last meeting, where it would be explosive, after which your life would be determined. Your relationship would be determined as to which way it would fall. Okay, Tanu, I hope you received your answer. So Gautam. Okay, so Gautam. Okay, how long was your relationship? 6 months is your separation, right? What are you talking about? What is this exactly? What are you telling me? I broke up 6 months ago on 3rd July, ma'am. Today is 3rd August. You broke up 6 months ago. Today is 3rd August. You're together for 6 months. Okay, I'm unable to understand or connect with your energy. Okay, Gautam, I hope you find the right tarot card reader, or maybe you return tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I would take your reading. Today, I don't think I'm connecting with you. And it could also be because YouTube has been translating random things, and I think it got your messages as well. So I really apologize for today. Please come back tomorrow. Okay, Parvati, welcome to the channel. Is this your first time here? Gautam, please come back tomorrow. Today I'm unable to connect with your energy. Please come back tomorrow. Abhay, for timings, you would need to approach an astrologer. Thank you, Andromeda. I always forget your name. Please just mention it again. No, Abhay, I only provide astro readings in private readings. I'm really sorry. I'm just not doing well today. Okay. So I provide astro reading along with tarot readings for private clients only. It takes a long time. It takes like 1 hour to get all the things sorted there. It is not available here. I have no idea. I think I'm opposite of stressed. I think I'm too relaxed today. So my brain is like, let's just go to sleep. But if I have something on my schedule, if I don't follow it, then it would be one less thing I wouldn't tick on my planner, and then that would be a nightmare. Hi Prerna, how's it going? Okay, Divyanshi, just mention your question. All of the florals, you do not need to put any of that. Just mention your question. I would just say yes or no, and we can go ahead with it. Okay, Divyanshi, welcome to the channel, by the way. Divyanshi, either you need to clear that situation up, because my brain is telling me some different story, and it's horrifying in my brain. Please clear that up. Okay, mommy, tell me, which one do you wish to have more? Like, which one do you hope would work out for you? Which one are you lighting a candle for? Is that a phrase? I don't know. Which one is the one that you wish to conquer? I think I should just... Okay, we'll just do a yes or no for that, so that we don't... If there is any message related beyond that, we'll just find it. Okay, did you ask your astrologer that whether you should go into this field? Because I do see some kind of danger for you. We have a page of wands. Look, I do sense a particular kind of naivete. I do see a particular kind of danger that you might not be aware of. You're not 100% aware of what you're doing. So I am a little worried, but based on what the yes or no would be, banking. Okay, there is a strong chance that banking is not for you. Also, you are making the decision from a wrong perspective. You should get your kundali checked. You should also rethink all of your career. And this is Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I have I have three inhibitions when it comes to banking as a field. One, there is some kind of danger waiting for you. I don't know what it is, but if you ask astrologer, they might be able to clear it up, or maybe you are not making decision with full faculties. And as I see, if you do go into this career, something else will come along and get you out of it eventually, and I don't see this working out. Banking is not the one. Andromeda, I'll say only one thing. What would you do if you had no expectations, if people had no expectations, if you never had to show your face in society? What would you do? What do you do alone in your room? Do you write? Do you sing? Do you draw? Do you paint? Like, whatever you do, focus on that and you would find the path. Usually we are in a waiting period and then it just crosses over. But whatever you do during this waiting period, it actually predicts what you would become in future. So use your time wisely, not based on what other people are telling you to do. Do what makes you feel like, yeah, this makes me feel safe. तुम क्या बोल रही हो दिव्याशी? क्या लेगा लेगा लगा के रखा हुआ है? What kind of, what do you think I'm doing here? I asked you twice. Please go to someone else. That might have fired me out, I think. Archana, you need to give me more context. How long was your relationship? How long are you, like, how long are you in, how do I keep forgetting this? This is like, I ask people this like 40 times a day. So that's why maybe I forget it. रिश्ता कब तक के चला? Yeah. Go find a tarot card reader who is not, sorry, who has patience. I do not have patience. Okay, Archana, how long have you been in a relationship with this person? So this family issues, are they related to his family, or is it because of your marriage? Like, what kind of issues are these, and are they relevant? Okay. Did you ever talk about marriage with this person? Okay. Let's see what's the energy here. Symbiosis trine. This is a good sign when it comes to a connection. Actually, it is more than just him. I think his family would be able to accept you. I don't know why. Like, even his family seems like someone, like they would be able to accept you. Did you ever meet his family? Is there a reason for you to believe that this person's family would not accept you? Is there a reason that you might believe that? Well, okay, this keeps on talking. So you have no reason. So they can accept you, right? So what I see is Wheel of Fortune, Trine, Sextile, Symbiosis. I think this would be really good. There are many reasons they would not, but somehow I do see that once you get there, like, look, I'm not telling you to adjust or anything, but I've seen so many connections where it is an intercaste marriage, but it works out better than in-caste marriage. Okay. And that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. This is a great connection. I think if you pursue this right and have clear communication with your guy, because he is going through something, but if you have clear communication with this guy and keep your standards and your timings clear, कि this is the time जब मुझे करना है तो करना है, otherwise I want to move on. जब तक ये चीज़ें clear नहीं रखोगे, it wouldn't work out. But I see that if you get together, this would be good. Now, is there a yes or no? Is there something she needs to know? I think this is gonna go great. I don't see a problem here. Whatever that you are thinking about, yeah, whatever you are thinking about, wherever he is at right now, I think this would work out for you in some way, because this connection is not over yet. He is going through something, but the connection is not. Something random would take place very soon. Now, don't ask me the time of it. Something random would take place very soon. You wouldn't even know what happened. It would be so random, because I do see that yes, there is a strong possibility that, you know, merging of families. That's what I see. Okay. I also see, no, there would be a journey. A journey will start right after this random moment that happens for you. Okay, look, this is a good sign. It says recovery from financial loss, spiritual poverty, charity improvement. अब मेरे दिमाग में एक ही चीज़ आती है. So recently someone told me that someone got married in my immediate family, and I don't keep up with everyone's life. But someone told me what happened is, it has been going around that every girl who was told that, look, he's such a good guy, he's such a rich guy, everyone wanted to marry him, and you said no because the girl checked his background. She said no, so her family was very upset with her. But turns out the guy does not like girls, so whoever he ended up marrying, they divorced after 6 months. So suddenly something happens, and your family suddenly understands that, look, कभी कभी अपने prejudice लेके नहीं चलना चाहिए, and we should see what is good right in front of us. So I think that's the kind of revelation that would happen in this connection. You should wait for it, and when you do get a chance to speak with him, speak it in very clear terms, and be ready to walk away if he says no. But I do see that something random would definitely happen, but you should always be ready to walk away if you don't get what you need. I'm not saying what you want, what you need. Archana, do you understand? Archana, do you understand? Okay, please take care. And Archana, there's something that is left over. Wait a minute, if you're still here, send a message that you are here. I wish to pick a card from here. Wow, okay, so here is something. You can connect with me with the links in the pinned comment or also in the description box. But wait, I have something different to tell you as well. Since you had a wheel of fortune, look, I did see that you would work well together, but I also told you to be ready to walk away if you don't get what you need. Now there is a perspective which this card reveals, because it was it's something that you need to know. I don't know, I'm just gonna read it. Okay, learn when to quit. Don't keep feeding a corpse. Sunk cost fallacy, a cognitive bias, where we continue investing time, money, or effort into a failing endeavor, simply because we have already invested so much in it. Okay, does that make sense to you? This could have been really good, but it's just, since you have this crossroads, since you had a wheel of fortune, it keeps on telling me that you should be ready to walk away, but it simultaneously shows me, maybe it's like once you walk away, suddenly he realizes what he's losing. So it's kind of important for you to maintain a distance. How long has your separation been? Are you separated right now, Archana? Simply. Oh, that was purple. This is blue. Great. So you should keep it that way, because I do see something random would definitely take place. But you should not approach him. I'm gonna read this again. Come back to me in a few days. We'll do this reading again. Maybe the things would be more clearer. Learn when to quit. Don't keep feeding a corpse. Sunk cost fallacy, a cognitive bias, where we continue investing time, money, and effort into a failing endeavor simply because we have already invested so much in it. Okay? Shubh, I do not do general readings. Yes, Prerna, I'm done with my dinner. Okay, how's your life going? I think I already told you something, didn't I? Did you go back into the video to check what I said, or do you need me to repeat it? Sanika, you need an astrologer, not me. Good for you, Prerna. That is good. Good for you. May you find your Mr. Bajaj rather than waiting for your Anurag. Seriously, Anurag was a walking red flag, and his family was just. I really don't understand. How can Prerna choose Anurag? Also, yes, at the start of it, he was the one who made her marry her. Made her marry him. That was kind of weird. But after that, he was a simp. He was a simp. Like Mr. Bajaj was a simp. Well, I did. I did. And I'm telling you, it was a bad childhood because it was always on TV. It was a bad childhood. My family watched everything. They would start the TV at 8 o'clock and they would watch every single serial in half an hour gaps till it's 10 o'clock, the prime time. It was awful. But it was peak of, I like to think that right up until 2014, 2015, serials did have some nuance to it where they were trying to teach people, like Balika Vadhu was a thing. It was innovative, people were learning from serials. Now it's just not the way it used to be. Like the propaganda shifted suddenly. Even Marathi movies were really good. Marathi serials were really good. The premise were really good then. Okay, I'm talking to myself now. So I'm just gonna write and figure this out. Hmm. What the fuck? Hi Shraddha, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh my god, Shraddha. Okay, fiber and foam. Mention your name before you mention your question, okay? And I do not do general readings, it's only specific readings. Welcome to the channel. Shraddha, what happened then? Okay, I usually ask people to define love marriage and arranged marriage, but the way you framed it, it was perfect. So I'm gonna take your card, okay? Noor. What do we see for Noor? You know, Marjorie Tyrell married for political gains. That worked out fine for her. Let's say that. Okay. Neptune vision. What is saying? That is Poseidon's energy. That is also Ketu's energy. Have some nine of wands. So please do not get married before you get your birth chart checked. You might have some thing that you need to remedy or something that you need to be aware of. Then we have seven of wands. Okay, so look, what I'm trying to tell you is still okay. Get your astro chart read. Usually all of that is usually sorry. What I'm trying to say is this is a little uncomfortable because I don't know how you would welcome this news, but I definitely think that you might have two marriages written in your destiny unless you get your your astro chart read, because there are some things that can remedy this so that you get into the right relationship the first time. So I would suggest please do that. Find someone. You might have two marriages. So one of them would be for family, one of them would be for love. The love one comes second. Is that right? I'm gonna get you one more card just so we know. Okay, and it says, I don't know how it fits with your situation, but it says just go with it. Buy, sell, love, lose, shop, doesn't matter. It will all make sense later. Puzzles and pieces, you know. Okay? Okay, Noor, I would see you soon. All the best. Okay, there is nothing to heal. Why would you need to heal yourself? It's not about you. It's not about you. Get your astro chart read because I only saw your tarot reading. I did not see, but I can sometimes see if it aligns or not. That's why I said get your astro chart read. It would make sense to you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just some planetary alignments. Pranuti, if he blocked you, he wants to end the connection. Otherwise, he wanted to go talk to another girl so that you wouldn't do your much in between. So he can quietly just go. I do not understand your question. So can you rephrase it? Pranuti. Shraddha, I told you for some days don't do anything. But I don't understand what are you looking for. If this guy came back, you did not let me know what happened. Did you speak with him? Like, do you wish to give me an update? But still up to you. You don't have to. Okay, so what did you do, Shraddha? Are you in contact with this person? Pranuti, I don't think I can help you. I think you need a better tarot card reader than me. Hi, Shruti. Just hi, Shruti. So where was I? No, I didn't want to talk. Kind of feel not compatible in emotional. Okay, Shraddha, you did great. Shraddha, you did great. Uh, Keep going with it. As I told you, I gave you a long reading. It had everything and every stage in it. You'd be able to experience every single stage I pulled a card for. So you know what happens next. So go with it. Don't try to predict new things. Don't try to have new readings like so quickly. Go with the flow, experience it. You would come out victorious. You definitely would. Okay. Where was I? Okay, there was someone I was. Vishal, who was it? Okay, Vanshika, hi. Okay, so Vanshika, tell me about this connection of yours. How long were you in a relationship, and how long has your separation been? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so you're getting dreams about him, and but still, how long was your connection? I'm just gonna see where your energy is at and if there is any message that you need to have regarding this person, okay? Um, Seems like you're stuck at one place, unable to move ahead, looking at water. I see a person who is standing near water and continuously keeps on staring at water. They refuse to move because if they move in the front, they would fall, and if they move backwards, it just feels like they are gonna fall into a kai, something deep. Okay, I don't understand. Is there something that you. This is existential crisis. Okay, what you're going through, this is highly emotional. I would suggest please visit a therapist. They might be able to help you properly. Because, look, you really need a dream interpreter because your dreams usually come to help you out with all the questions that you have. Also, if you are here, show me because your message is gone. I don't know who I'm speaking to. Yes, can you mention your name is again because yours is your username is something that I keep on forgetting. Okay, Vanshika, and your guy's name is Rachit, I think, right? Okay. So Vanshika, as I see, you might need a therapist or a dream interpreter because what is happening with you is deeply psychological. This relationship has impacted you on a level which would take a long time. This could be your first relationship or the deepest or where you actually felt like you are in love. This relationship has played on your mind. Like this is gonna change you completely. This is a very strong connection. but I don't see this person in your energy. It just feels like you are alone, and it's gonna be very tough for you. But you're alone here. You have to take the matters in your own hands and move forward. I would suggest therapy. Okay, a, a therapist would be able to help you properly, because I see that there are even deeper emotional psychological issues that are with you. It could be because of some difficult childhood memories, it could be because you're living with your parents. There could be a lot of factors that cannot be predicted here. But I suggest that, look, if you can, please save some money, go to a therapist, at least do it for a month, see what happens. If they give you any pills, try not to take it, but still it would be very helpful if you speak to a therapist. They are more like, they are licensed to actually help you out properly, because this might repeat in future, because you might attract the same person if you don't fix or heal yourself properly. If you don't heal yourself properly, you might attract the same kind of person, and you would end the relationship as it ended before, until you actually go and heal it. This is going to be a long journey for you. I see Judgment and I see Two of Wands. Recently he's been on my mind like all day. I understand this is actually very psychological, deeply psychological. It is very rooted. You're going through something very intense. So if you ever feel like I should just get over it and this and that, no, every single person impacts us a little differently. So whether it is a relationship, a friend, a relative, and what kind of, like, how their actions impact us, all of it gets saved in our body, and it takes a long time. So I would suggest yin yoga is the best option to deal with this for a start. But of course, go to a therapist. You are going through something very, very intense. Vanshika, please go. Okay, so I hope you received the answer you needed to have right now. Okay, Vanshika, you have my best wishes. Do let me know what happens. Okay, please take care. Hi Roshni, I haven't seen you for a long time. How are you doing? You're very welcome, Joshika. Please take care. Shruti, nobody gets over lack of communication unless money is dependent, or there are only two situations when you can force communication and actually make people into better communicators. One is money, so financial gain. Two, if it's psychological, so you trap someone in a room with someone that they need to speak with, and because of the threat and close quarters, they eventually would burst and start communicating. Unless you do those torturous things, it does not change. So with his own free will, he is not gonna change, Shruti. Not for you, not for anyone, unless he's given some kind of incentive or threat, so a carrot or a stick. Roshni, actually your profile photo is very very memorable. Yeah, so Andromeda, Prerna, as I told you, you're not supposed to go into a relationship right now. You're not ready. Because right now, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm also gonna pull some cards for you. Look, where you are right now, Prerna, is you know, when you are starving, when you have been on a upvas for a long time, what happens is whatever you get after that fast, you're gonna eat it like it's the best thing in the world. It might smell of fish, but you would eat it because you have been hungry for so long. And you know, you're fasting, you don't have standards. Right now you're isolated, you're doing nothing, you're stuck somewhere. Unless you actually start a friendship with someone, or start some kind of hobby that I told you to do. Like I told you, I think you didn't hear it because of your internet connection. But look, what I told you is, whatever we do when we are alone, this corresponds with the enemy house, this with the initiation house. Both are in opposite when it comes to you. We have the star at the bottom of the deck. So where you are at when you are in the waiting phase, you are in between two things. What you're supposed to do is do that which nobody expects. Let me see. Like dancing, singing, painting, studying, going live, or studying something very specific that you have always wanted to study. When you are in the waiting period, this is the time to pursue your hobbies, because they would show you the path to what you're supposed to become. What you do when you have nothing to do usually predicts where you're supposed to be in your life. So unless you start that, you are not going to meet your soulmate. That would not happen. If anything, you might adopt a new trauma in your life for a few months, and then you would ask me, ma'am, abhi aage kya karna hai? So that's why I'm telling you, you are in the middle of everything. You feel stuck. You are starving. So you might choose the wrong person right now. Please go to some cafes, try writing, singing, something that you do, whatever is your hobby, start doing that, something innovative. Where, and in these cafes or slam events somewhere, you would be able to meet some people, and you won't be fasting anymore. So you're more likely to choose the things that you put in your, I mean, the food that you eat would be healthier for you, okay, in the long run, which can become your permanent diet. I see great opportunities coming your way if you go with it, okay. What I have told you, if you follow it, if you explore it, you have great opportunities coming your way. You have amazing people coming your way. You are supposed to have an amazing life where people, like, you could be on a stage, but it won't happen if you jump into a relationship because you're feeling lonely. Now we have a card here. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that universe can get to work. I seriously do not understand the algorithm of these cards. I'm telling you, how is it always on point? These are handmade. These are not tarot cards. These are made by me, by my own hands. Even they are so on point when it comes to these readings. Sometimes they are the star. So again, I'm going to repeat it for you, okay? Yes, but go out there now. We have 3 of Wands for you. Go out there now. Like, go to cafes or slam events or somewhere where you can visit people, even libraries or some seminars or workshops. Go there. Okay? Try something new, meet new people. You need friends in your life because I think they are coming your way anyway. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can get to work. Okay, I have some grammatical mistakes here. I'll fix it. Okay, Prerna, go ahead. Wait for your Mr. Bajaj, okay? As I said before. I actually have forgotten, Shruti. I would have to check. I actually have forgotten. I've been using them for a long time. Okay. Uh, Nikhil, hi Nikhil. Tell me about your relationship. How long was your relationship? How long has it been since you two broke up? You're never gonna get out of that feeling, ever. First, you would be dependent on your dad, then you would be dependent on, you know, like even if you're making money, you're always gonna feel that you're dependent on someone, because we need society. We have never ever ever, like humans could never have been able to survive if they weren't living in a society. Because even when mothers had children, for first 5 years there would be so many people who would be taking care of it. Right now you want the mother to take care of child alone. So look, you're always going to feel dependent, because that is literally the fabric of human relationships. You're supposed to feel like that. But you have to remember that you are also giving something back to people. Do you understand? When you are living at your house, you serve your house as well. There might be some things that only you can do. Maybe you provide even security, safety, maybe someone to talk to. You too are providing something in return to the people you're depend on, that you're depended on. So don't feel like that. You're always gonna feel like that, and that is essential part of being a human and living in a human society. And please don't make anyone feel bad for depending on you as well. Well, your message was really good about the. It's okay, everyone has something. Today you have a mental problem, tomorrow you might have a physical problem. Trust me, then suddenly all of your mental problems just feel like, okay, can I take a break? Then we just become old, and then suddenly everything just starts crashing in. You cannot keep on thinking, I have one problem. Yeah, it's a huge problem. I understand. It's a huge psychological problem. But you have to keep on living your life. You cannot keep on thinking that you are less than. That's not gonna help. Sometimes you just have to accept it. I have a card that says, if you think you are an asshole, just accept that you are an asshole and move on with your day, because the wood is not gonna cut itself. Okay, Nikhil. So she cheated and she left for someone else, but still I want her back. I'll forgive her if she generally wants to come back, but I don't know will she come back or not. Okay. Nikhil, I'm really sorry to hear that this has happened to you. Now, of course, wow. Okay, so Nikhil, we are gonna check the energies between you and this person. Now, usually I tell girls, do you really wish to be with a girl who would cheat on you? Because look, in future, if you do end up together, this would be the mother of your children. So, think very carefully when you get involved with people who do not respect their partners. It doesn't matter what gender they are. Respect in a relationship is very important. Thank you. Please mention your name. We have 7th house relationship and we have 11th house community. You are absolutely right, Nikhil. I would say a few months. It would take a few months, but yes, I do see a reunion happening. I am not particularly on side of this. Hello. I'm not particularly very excited about this because what you have told me. But yes, this would happen. I do see a reunion between the two of you. It would take some months. It would not be instant. It wouldn't be instant. But the way you feel about her is not exactly the way she feels about you. This person and you are two different entities when it comes to thought processes and aims and ambitions. So the things that drive this person is totally different from you. So you would need to keep up with her. She would need to be more understanding of you, because the things that drive her, she's the person who would choose what is best for her. So it's gonna take some time, but yes, I do see a reunion. I'm not particularly happy about it, so I'm gonna get you a card on your behalf. I'm gonna get you a card on your behalf to say if this is a good idea. Should you let this person, even if it wasn't your question, I'm still gonna ask it. Should you? Is this a good idea for Nikhil? Should he let her in? Is this a good idea? It's Judgment in reverse. Judgment is literally karma. Okay? In literal sense, Judgment is karma and fall. Okay, so this, of course, this has a huge context, so I'm just gonna finish this. But whatever you can take from it, take from it. Would I have turned into her? A person asks another. And the other person says, I don't know, Zain. There are so many paths in life. Some we choose and some are chosen for us. We walk our paths without looking down, and that's the life we lead. The only things you will get from guessing where another path would have gone are questions you can't answer and heartache you can't ever soothe. So focus on what is today rather than thinking what it could have been. Okay? Okay, Nikhil, I hope you received the answer that you were supposed to receive, that you needed to receive right now. Just mention your questions, guys. You don't have to ask. I do appreciate, please, thank you, and sorries. So as long as you're polite, please, you're free to mention your questions. When you get a girlfriend. Okay, so Raghav, there are two issues here. One, when you get a girlfriend, it would depend on astrologer, what he tells you or she tells you. Second of all, how it would be with her comes under general readings, which I don't do on the live. So those two issues are about me, so I cannot take your reading. Nikhil, you're very welcome. Please take care, okay? Do let me know what happens. Keep me updated. Okay, whoever you are with those, that emoji of eyes filled with something, you need to mention your name. I cannot do general readings, Raghav. You need to find someone else or change your question to something specific. Nikhil, so I have all the links in the description box. You can reach out to me there. I'll send you the plans. Okay, Tejaswini. How long have you been in a relationship with this person you speak of? Okay, so this is your crush. This is your crush, Tejaswini. Okay, great. Let's see how this person is feeling about you. The person on Tejaswini's mind. Is this someone that you have interacted with? Did you ever speak to this person at all? Did you ever speak to this person? So I was looking at some history channels, and everything that is pretty and beautiful and historic has a very dark history. Otherwise, no, it does not come into being unless there is something gruesome behind it. Okay, So are you friends right now, or is this a class of... Okay, you know what, if you are I do not allow one word conversations. You are very welcome to find someone else. No one word answers. I am not here to chat with you. Hi Priya. uh, Prachi, tell me about yourself. Prachi, if you're here, can you repeat your question? Tell me about you and Raghav. How long have you been in a relationship? We have been on talking terms. He says he feels love for me. Okay. But something feels missing. Okay. So you... what exactly is the point here? Like, I can do an energy analysis. You've known him for 2 years. Okay. You know what? I can do energy analysis and see where it is going and what you two are up to individually, and we'll see where it is going. That's the best I can do here. It's very vague. Okay, your energy is a little disconnected. It looks like a cut up ribbon. A cut up ribbon. A cut up ribbon. That's what I'm seeing for you for some reason. So I don't know if he's honest or not. Thank you for any help. You're very welcome. Gemini cross pollinate. Okay. What is it? I see a cut up ribbon. It could be a prize or a gift that you win at an award ceremony. I think during seminars you get ribbons, friendship bracelets. I do know that. I see a cut up ribbon. If that means anything to you, please pay attention to it. You might come across a cut up ribbon, and it would be something significant. We'll figure it out. The Hanged Man, King of Coins. Okay. Yes, please do that. So Prachi. The Moon. Okay, I don't see that there is a problem with this guy, but okay, I'm gonna describe an event to you. There is gonna be an event where something would break, but it feels like Sabar ka bandh tootna. Okay, so the bandh, Sabar ka bridge. It feels like a broken ribbon because it is something that is very pretty, but suddenly you realize that how pretty things can be destructive. That's the kind of thing that would happen in very near future. I think it would be this month or start of this month. It would be very fiery. There would be a clash between the two of you, and this clash would be very important. So there could be some kind of fight that you have. It is very important because a lot of things would come into light, things that you are feeling, things that he's feeling. Overall, as I see the connection is going well. I don't see a problem there. The guy is fine. You are a little bit not on the frequency where you're connecting with him. The guy is completely in the relationship, but he is not able to connect with you. So that's something that he needs to work on. But as I told you, something is going to explode in 45 days. Something is going to explode between the two of you in 45 days, and it would bring out everything that remains unsaid. It would bring to the table everything that was unsaid. It would be brought to light. And the broken ribbon actually signifies that nobody wins here. Nobody wins here, because everyone is a loser, and there is no winner, because both of you would have to compromise. That's why the ribbon is torn apart, because nobody is winning this. Even if the conflict would be so fiery, but nobody would win here. But everything that needs to come to the table would be brought to the table. Five of coins. This would finally bring to you the knowledge as to why it did not work out before. But as I see in the moon card, something that that makes sense in your reading. Do you see a lobster here? Do you see a lobster? There is a lobster. So there has been a theory that people keep on checking the evolution of species, and most of the species, like there are a lot of species that just turns into lobsters and crabs individually, and they are not related at all. It is like the ultimate form that a species takes. What I see for you is what is supposed to happen would happen. It would be explosive, and after this it would be fixed. But since you are receiving this reading, I have a job to tell you what to do without just letting you go. Look, so I have two things for you. I'm gonna give you two there are two outcomes to this. One, either both of you are ripped apart and both of you lose and this relationship ends, but it wouldn't be a permanent end. It would take 2 years, you would be back again, because your connection has this link. It is a thread. It would come back, but it might take 2 years gap if you split. But if you decide to stay together, then everything would be different this time. But both of you would have to have solutions. So I would suggest, if you already know something fiery is coming, then you need to make points as to, if he gets angry, if you get angry, how to bring yourself back where you need to be and stick to the point so that you can solve it. Fights are good in a relationship when they are productive. Now what we have is, with a mixture of topsy-turvy and childlike literalness, these writers have sought to undermine the common sense materialistic view of life. They want to teach children to think backwards, look at everything upside down, and free other way around, and break free of established fixed ways of thinking. Now what this means is, if you wish to be in a relationship with this person all over again, you need to become childlike again. You need to throw some tantrums, but you need to listen. You need to mold yourself to this person. There is a theory that when you come into a relationship, you two need to be two children who decide to work together on mud piles or clay, so that you can build something together. So bring your childlike self back and fix it by actually, being children, being more playful and exploring different things. Now it's up to you what kind of experiments you do. That might help as well. And second is, it is time to move on. This is the other scenario where you decide to break up. इट इज़ टाइम टू मूव ऑन. कहीं पहुंचने के लिए कहीं से निकलना पड़ता है, वरना गिले शिकवे होने लगते हैं. दिस इज़ फ्रॉम ये जवानी है दीवानी. सो दिस इज़ मार्क बूथ विच टेल्स यू हाउ टू स्टे इन अ रिलेशनशिप. This is Bunny telling you how to move on and why to move on. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope you received the answer you were supposed to have and you needed to have right now. Okay, Prachi. That seems like something very accurate. Prachi. Wow, that was, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so you know what? Please go with it. It seems like this person really wants to be your partner, and he seems to be in a better mental state than you are. But nothing that cannot be fixed. If something is good for you, you should give it some time and chances as well. And I think the guy is fine. Sorry. Is that an insult? Like, do women and men take it as an insult when you say that their person is fine? Because I don't know what else to say. Like, fine is the highest compliment I can give as a third person without knowing the person. Yeah. Well, I have. Okay, so I have been told by my astrologer that overthinking would always be a problem for me. It's just I don't see it that way. I use it. It's kind of like my only tool in any situation. So overthinking does not bother me. I use it like a sword and a tool. So I won't be able to help you or say that overthinking is bad, as long as you are able to use your demons and actually make good friends with them. I don't think they are a bad thing. So maybe you are just a person who is great at expressing her emotions and feelings, and that's why you can predict things that other people cannot, and that might help your partner in future, because you would be able to sense a traitor far away. Like my mom can actually spot a traitor way before my dad can, so she can advise him properly. So maybe that's why you are an overthinker. Okay, so I won't say that about another person who I have not seen. Also, I won't say that about a person who is in relationship with another person, because mm, well, what can I say? I just never want to do that to a person who has another person. Okay. Prabhakaran, we had a reading recently, didn't we? What was that about? Uh, okay, I think it was about your Kundli. I told you that your seventh house is creating problems for you, right? I did not say you. Okay, Prachi, thank you very much. I hope this helped you out. Okay, I'll see you soon. Keep me updated. You advised me to visit an astrologer regarding that. Yes, you do have a problem with your seventh house. Uh, but as I saw, everything else was supposed to be fine. But most importantly, if I can say something to you about like when I saw your Kundli and your energy, one thing I forgot to mention was you're not supposed to stay where your parents are. You're supposed to stay a little farther away. Because you're more likely to be influenced by people. So the more separated you live, better it would be. So if you're living with your parents, you should try to find job in another city that is nearby, but which is not immediately next to you. Yes, you are not supposed to live where your parents are. Foreign opportunities might definitely work. Well, I do not remember your houses correctly. I just saw for the marriage. But once you go to the astrologer I told you to go to, they will let you know. But yes, you're not supposed to live with your family or your house. So anywhere you go, it's foreign. So yes, abroad travel will work for you as well. Your energies are like that. But other than that, I won't be able to help you. You really should visit an astrologer. एंड नुकसान होते रहेगा जब तक कि यू लिव विथ योर पेरेंट्स और लिव नियर योर पेरेंट्स और वेयर यू आर born or where you grew up, something where, somewhere where you have a community. Okay, and when you say community, where the same language is spoken or the rituals are the same. Okay, so if you're from South India, you need to go to the North India, somewhere where there is a cultural difference. That's what it means to go abroad or away from your family. So you know, abroad is a good idea for you. Shruti, go try everything and see where you settle down in. Never, never, ever, ever limit yourself. Start with anyone that is at hand, whichever one you have energy for. Start with that, eventually add on to it. Never limit yourself. Prabhakaran, you're very welcome. I'm good, Komal. As you know, I'm not gonna do a general reading for you, and you asked me a general question again. Unless something has changed in the situation, I prefer not to take the same question again. No, Komal, you noted it last time. You keep on forgetting this is second time. And I am counting because you have been here since the start. I expect better than you. I expect better from you. Sorry for that. Okay. I think you should come back in 2 days again. Give 2 more days to it. See what happens if something changes. Hi, Asta. Okay, so how much time do we have? I think we are way past it. You're very welcome. I hope to see you again. Hello. Okay, Nikhil, you can stay, but I don't do double readings, okay? You can stay here, listen. Sometimes someone's reading comes along and it's so good that it just makes us all feel good. So you can just stay here. Okay, Sakshi. So I would like to mention that marital readings, husband-wife readings, and pregnancy readings are not available on the live. They are for privacy reasons. So if you wish to have a chat about it, you can always reach out to me and we can make a booking. It includes astro reading, kundli readings, gochar reading, and also tarot card reading. Okay. You're very welcome. Have a good night. Okay, the sound of the bowl I made, the sound bowl, Nikhil. Today I'm using an amethyst. What can I say? It's an amethyst tile. Okay, a huge, yes. So I have a amethyst tile today, and then I have a singing bowl, a sound bowl, and now the frequency that is coming out of it is a mix of both. It's really nice, and I just discovered that if you move your hand over it, it expands and shifts. The sound actually shifts. So I never knew it was a talent that you can actually make tunes with it. I thought it was just banging on it. So I'm gonna do it again. You will see. And then the vibration lasts a little longer. Did you see that? How it changes once you move the hand over it? I hope to learn it. I hope there is a class on it so that I can learn it. I never knew that it had a... Oh, I didn't buy it. It is in my family since my grandfather's mom. Yeah, this is my grandfather's mom's bowl. So my great grandmother's bowl. Hi Archana, welcome back. What's up? Okay, so will I pass CA exam? Okay, Sahana. Archana, we just had a reading for you. What are you doing? Sahana, I think you're not here, right? Okay, is Vihan your husband, boyfriend, friend, fiance, or even brother? Because you're saying talk to you. Hi Nandini, how are you doing? Oh, wait. Okay, Nikhil, you are just lonely for now, but it's not your fault. You take some time, take as much time you need. Eventually, someone who is supposed to be with you, who would love you right, would come along. The only thing I can say is do not lower your standards and don't let people treat you like you are second option or something to be left behind. So, it's completely up to you, but you can take as much time as you need to come to this conclusion. Otherwise, whatever people are saying, they are just worried about you. You're lucky to have people who are telling you the right things. I would just suggest take as much time as you need to heal yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. I just remembered something that I didn't do, and I think I need to do it right now. Hello, Anshika. Uh, okay, where were we? Okay, we went over there. Okay. Define cheating. Mental, emotional, physical. Is it talking stage wala? Define cheating. Then I'll take your reading. I need to be specific before I break someone's house. Vanshika, would you like to have a yes or no answer?
शनि की आपकी दिशा चलती है, देखो अभी चीजें आपकी लाइफ में जस्ट स्लो चलने वाली है। क्योंकि शनि की दशा शनि अपने आप में काफी स्लो प्लैनेट है।
I'm not doing love readings right now. I'm about to close down in a little bit. So if you have any other question, you're very welcome to ask. At the end of the sessions, I do not do love readings. So for is your username your identity, or is it something that I'm supposed to know but I do not because you were trying to tell me something and I never learned the language? What's your name? Um, can I do it every day? Yes, you can. Just let me know your name. I'm unable to refer to you properly. Maybe I'm less charitable. No caps lock. It gives me anxiety. For 7.5 years, that's not possible. Why are you repeat posting? And I already said do not use caps lock. Why are you repeat posting? Would you like a yes or no? Okay, Mayuri, is this your first time here? Okay, Mayuri. So, did you already give exam for this? Where are you at in your journey? Like, what phase are you in your journey? Okay, so did you give your exam already? That's what I'm asking you. Mayuri, did you give your exam? Or tell me when is your examination if you didn't. Okay. Okay, it would be in May. Okay, so look, Mayuri, do not do any predictions or readings right now about this, um, because it's a little farther away. Um, like, what's your plan B? If I say no, what are you gonna do about it? So that's why don't ask yes or no directly. It might actually hinder you in your progress. Is there a question that, like, can you rephrase your question a little bit so that I can help you out properly? Um, I did mention. Give me a sec, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I am. I think. Okay, I'm gonna be back.